Postgres gives you two ways to replicate, physical and logical. They're not interchangeable. Pick the wrong one, and you'll pay for it later when you need something it just can't do.
Right. Physical is byte-for-byte DETOL shipping. Logical is row-level publish-subscribe. We're going to walk through when each one actually makes sense for your use case.
Physical replication ships well-YEL records, the actual disk block changes, your standby replays them, and stays byte identical to the primary. It's a mirror image at the block level.
Which means you're version locked. It's recommended to run the same major Postgres version for physical replication, as major version differences like 13 and 15 may lead to issues and are not officially supported.
Exactly, and physical replication replicates the entire cluster, every database, every table. There's no cherry picking. Logical replication, on the other hand, lets you pick specific tables.
Logical replication decodes WL into row changes, then applies them as SQL on the subscriber. That opens up three big wins. You can replicate across major versions, you can pick specific tables, and the subscriber isn't stuck in read-only mode.
That last one's a double-edged sword, though. You can write to the target, which is great for consolidation or multi-master patterns, but now you're responsible for handling conflicts yourself. Physical replication is your go-to for HA and disaster recovery. You get a hot standby that can take over instantly, and you can tune synchronous commit to reduce the risk of data loss on failover.
And there's no schema drift to worry about. The standby is a perfect mirror. If you need the whole cluster protected and you're not mixing versions, physical is simpler and faster every time. Logical shines when you need flexibility. The killer use case is major version upgrades. You replicate from 13 to 15, let it catch up, then cut over. With careful planning, you can minimize downtime.
Or when you're consolidating data from multiple sources into one analytics database. Or you only want a subset of tables replicated to a different region. Logical replication can facilitate major version upgrades with careful planning to minimize downtime. Setting it up is straightforward. On the publisher, you create a publication for the tables you want. Then on the subscriber, you create a subscription pointing to that publication. 2 commands.
Just remember, wall level has to be set to logical on the publisher, and the tables need to already exist on the subscriber with matching structure. Logical replication doesn't replicate DDL for you. Here's where logical gets tricky. DDL isn't replicated automatically. If you add a column or an index on the publisher, you have to apply it manually on the subscriber to keep schemas in sync.
Sequences are another gotcha. Nextfile calls don't replicate. So if you're using plain serial columns, consider using identity columns or sync sequences manually to ensure consistency.
And if you write to the subscriber, you're completely on your own for conflicts. A duplicate key or a missing foreign key row will stall replication until you fix it by hand.
By the way, my DBA's free health check continuously monitors both physical and logical replication, lag, inactive slots that bloat FEAL, and disabled subscriptions. It hands you the exact PG drop replication slot or alter subscription commands to fix them.
So here's the decision tree. If you need high availability, point-in-time recovery, or the simplest possible setup, go physical. If you need version flexibility, selective replication, or writable targets, go logical.
And you're not locked into one. It's common to run physical replicas for HA and a separate logical subscription feeding an analytics database. They solve different problems, so use them together.
MyDBE's free health check gives you a comprehensive replication report, lag, slot health, subscription status, and well retention across 16 domains with the exact fixes. Connect your database at mydbe.dev and get your first report in minutes. It grows deeper over the first week and keeps coming every week after that.
Head to mydba.dev, connect your database, and see what's actually happening with your replication setup, whether it's physical, logical, or both.